You're watching EAC News. Thank you for joining us. Now for a look at international news making headlines this Monday, the 23rd of August. US Vice President Kamala Harris is in Singapore on a trip aimed at establishing deeper ties with Southeast Asia. She touched down in the city-state on Sunday for a two-day visit. She landed exactly a week after Afghanistan's collapse to the Taliban, which has left allies questioning the credibility of US foreign policy promises. From Singapore, Harris travels to Vietnam on Tuesday, becoming the first US vice president ever to visit the country. Washington says her trip aims to counter China's growing influence in Southeast Asia. One official told Reuters this month that the vice president's focus would be on defending international rules in the South China Sea, strengthening US regional leadership, and expanding security cooperation. The Organization of Islamic Cooperation has held an emergency meeting over the situation in Afghanistan, calling on the international community to provide humanitarian aid. Initiated by Saudi Arabia, the meeting called for all factions in Afghanistan to reach consensus as soon as possible on the establishment of an inclusive Islamic government. Member states committed themselves to supporting Afghanistan in realizing peace, security, stability, and development, stressing that the international community should provide as much assistance as possible without interfering in the country's internal affairs. The OIC is to send a delegation to the Afghan capital of Kabul to support peace and reconciliation efforts. But it would seem that visit will come too late. Civil war has already erupted in the country, with anti-Taliban fighters retaking territory almost every day. This group claims to have retaken 3 districts close to the Panjshir Valley, where remnants of government forces and other militia groups have gathered. Afghan Defense Minister General Bismillah Mohammadi, who has vowed to resist the Taliban, says parts of the neighboring province of Baghlan have also been recaptured. And 4 miners in northwest China have had a very lucky escape. The roof of the mine they were working in collapsed towards the end of last week, but after a 68-hour rescue operation, they were finally brought to the surface. All 4 have been hospitalized, but are said to be in a stable condition. It was initially thought the 4 had died, but early on Friday morning, rescuers heard a knocking sound from the victims and made contact with them through a drill pipe.